Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
So what is going on? Cassandra Bartman, thank you for your donations. Neve, welcome to the stream. Maria, welcome as well. Let's start out with, we have the Soul Soar has the double shot tonight. Kim and Noel, welcome. How you doing? Good to see y'all. All right, get the double shot for the Soul Soar. The S wants to know if the kids will succeed in healing spiritually. Let's see if we can heal spiritually indeed. The best healing spiritually that I can do occurs when I have the Kawaii Tarot on the table. I'm just saying, like the spiritual healing that occurs, it's just like magic. YouTube user, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So Soul Soar wants to know, what can I do to help my kids succeed in school? I feel like I'm having a little bit of difficulty with this, but I'm doing the best that I can. Let's see what's going on with that. Effie and Joanna, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome to a Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. It's going to be a party. Tomorrow is going to be a party indeed. Efren, welcome as well. All right. We want to get them to succeed. We feel like we're not doing it. What's the holdup? What's the dealio? You have the Sun. I think they're doing okay. I'm just saying, I think they're doing all right, right? The Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands. There is a level of disconnect or things that I can't do or things that I'm trying to do, but I just can't. At some point, the kids are on their own to make themselves succeed. At some point, you can't do anymore. Joan and Sarah, welcome. But the Eight of Swords, right? You got restrictions. You can't hold their hand for the rest of their life. You can only do so much. And then we have to hope and pray that that we instilled all the qualities that they need. We instilled all the knowledge, all of the wisdom that they need to succeed in life, right? Eight of Swords says, I did what I can. There's only so much I can do. I'm restricted. I'm pulled back. I'm restricted here. The Sun says, ultimately, you gave them the guiding light that they needed. And I think that's the big thing here. You gave them the light that you needed. You're not failing them. You've already given them the light, the sunlight there. You can only do so much like you said. Six of Wands says they will succeed, just not at everything. I mean, there is a lot of things that we just can't succeed on. I guess... sometimes you're good at this, sometimes you're bad at, sometimes you're good at, history, and you're bad at mathematics, or you're great at mathematics and you're bad at, English, or I don't know what it is. Efren and Sarah and YouTube user, thank you for your donations. Jasmine, thank you for your donations as well. Ultimately, don't worry about it. They will succeed. You did what you could. You shine the light on all the good stuff. Lala, welcome. How you doing? All right. Now, healing spiritually with Soul Soar's next question. We want to know, what can I do to heal myself spiritually, mentally, and physically all in one? That's quite a challenge. That's a lot. That's a lot of work to do all of that in one shot. What can I do? Ace of Swords. Get into communication with people that are like what you want to be like at the end of the day. In other words, Ace of Swords. Communicate with people that are your mentors, that are the way that you would like to be, that have that magic about them that you would like to have. I think as we communicate, as we sort of understand and gain knowledge about what other people are doing, we kind of get excited about it. We understand what they're doing. We can get some tidbits of information. That is going to be great. Four of Cups, though. It says, don't think that all emotions are good. You have a lot of useless emotions. And let me tell you that now. You have a lot of useless emotions, and they're damaging. They're holding you back, and they are not at the place that you want to be. You want pure emotions. You want good emotions. You don't want to hang on to things that aren't going to do you any good. And the Knight of Swords just says, keep moving, right? Keep moving towards your goal. Do the healing things that you need to do. Keep moving towards your goal, and you will get where you need to be, okay? It's not all going to occur in one day. Not something that happens. It just doesn't happen at all in one day. So, Cassandra is next. Well, me and Mac and Cheese get back together because everybody, and I mean everybody, loves mac and cheese. Let's find out if you and Mac and Cheese can get back together again by using a Mac and Cheese deck. The Tasty Tarot. No, we don't have the Tasty Tarot ready yet. We do have the Pixelized Tarot, though. If you think that your screen is out of focus, it's not. It is not. It is simply pixelated with the Pixelated Tarot. Cassandra, will me and Mac and Cheese get back together? You know, I miss mac and cheese. My diet is all salads and oranges and fruit. You know, I have lost a pound every other day. So good news. I'm down like 6 pounds so far. Coco, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, it is. That's a lot of salads. But you know, there's a lot of kale too. Lots and lots of kale. Anyway, me and mac and cheese get back together. Absolutely. You know, in my book, link in the description to the book. I only have 7 left. If you want it, I would get one. Tarot guidance. I say that getting back together with somebody, getting back together is about the 7 of Swords, because we're sneaking out, but we're looking back, right? We're there. They are a part of the circus and they are leaving, but they're looking back to see. They know they're coming back. They know they're making a return. Josephina, thank you for your donation, but it seems like that is what's going to happen. King of Wands says, you're the one that initiates it. You're the one that's like, I need mac and cheese. And I don't mean the stored, discounted mac and cheese. I mean the Kraft mac and cheese. I mean, just saying. And welcome. Good to see you. First timer. We're good to see you here. But yeah, you do have some restrictions here, though. I don't think mac and cheese is ready to see you quite yet. Need a little time of delay. Need a little time delay on this, but otherwise, I think you're going, I would say 3 months. I think in 3 months, we're going to have a conversation. We are going to have a conversation happen about that, and it is going to make it happen with all of the good stuff, right? Ann is here the first time. Everybody welcome Ann. Ann, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, hit that like and sub. And hit that like and sub. We got lessons. We got spreads. We have 100 hours of lessons. We have 2,100 videos. I've been here 12 years, and it's been a fun ride with the 12 years is what I'm saying. Tiara, thank you for your donation. So if you like what you see, you like the live stream, be like, Ann wants to see a magic trick. Ann's new. Ann has the first time. Ann, look, Ann, here's the problem, okay? We go out to buy a tarot deck off of a Kickstarter, and they're damn expensive, Ann. You know what I'm talking about. You've been on Kickstarter. All I have, though, Ann, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ann, I don't have any money. Ann, my question to you is, how am I supposed to buy Kickstarter decks when I have no money? TR, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. But Ann, with a snap of my fingers, Ann, with a snap of my fingers, the ones become 20s. And you're thinking, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I agree. Because it's legit, Ann. It's 20, 40, 60. Now I have room. Now I have enough money, Ann, to buy, I would say, maybe 2 tarot decks, because they're all like 50, 80 bucks. Maybe 2 tarot decks with my fat cash, and that's all I got. That is the magic trick that Ann wanted to see. Ada, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Now back to the REITs. What's the future for Instagram? A lot of people using Instagram. A lot of people loving Instagram. Instagram is fun. It's got all the fun videos and all of that. Carol, welcome to the stream. You got all the fun videos, all the exciting things on Instagram. And a lot of people are just addicted to it, because you can sit there and watch all the funny videos you watch all the funny videos all day long. The cat videos, all the cute little, ain't nobody need TikTok when you got all the cute videos on Instagram. A lot of people use this indeed. Now, I gotta say, I predict in 2023 that there is going to be a new app that's better than Instagram. Just like TikTok is better for instant videos than Instagram, I got to be honest. There's a new app for sharing pictures and sharing movies and stuff. Carol, thank you for your donation. I just think 2023, near the end, you're looking at a new app coming out that is very interesting indeed, that people like. That is the future of Instagram right there. People like the new app. Instagram has a lot of stuff that they're just not using. Where's Instagram groups? right? Where I can share pictures and stuff and talk about it, have a conversation about a photo or something like that. It's just, it's not there. It's not ready yet. But I think something else will come along that is. Because hosting videos is damn expensive. But hosting pictures, not so much. John, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. There already is a better app. Well, yeah, the problem is you got to get everybody on it. Anyway, YouTube user, the question below, will I delete the question after you see it? Wait a minute, I'll delete the question after you see it. Well, YouTube user, you already know that, nothing's deleted. In this stream. Somebody's attacking you. Really, Chris? Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, D. We got the first question of the D of the.
Everybody loves the D.
Everybody loves the D except for YouTube user. D has energetically been attacking me via black magic for a while now. And I've been working with Reiki Master, you mean Reiki on the stream, to protect myself. What the hell's the problem with me? What's the problem? Why do people have to cast spells? Why do people need to cast spells is what I'm saying. Why do people need to cast them spells? You need to calm down with the spells. Now, if y'all are new, y'all about to freak out. Look, all the new people are about to freak out. All you new people, look at this. This is my tarot tower. Link in the description where you can make this yourself for $20. I kid you not. Even after inflation, $20, you can make it. It's 80 decks of cards, my friends, and it's stable. I got another one over there. I have 200 decks of cards in my purview where I can just reach out and magically grab whatever I want. And there it is. No unboxing, no wear and tear on the box, no nothing like that. I had no waiting. You wait for people to unbox shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for waiting for people to unbox stuff. I could be showing you a magic trick by the time you unbox this. That's what I'm saying. That is my tarot tower. Modern Goldilocks. Welcome. How you doing? But just saying. I am just saying, all y'all going to drool right now. By the way, this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. If somebody is casting spells up in here, we got to find out why. And Edgar Allan Poe knows. The Edgar Allan understands the situation. They are fully aware of what's going on. Now, let's see what Edgar Allan has to say right here. Oh, let's say, okay, they've been black magic for a while now, been a Reiki master. Okay, what's the problem with you? King of Wands, Justice, and the High Priestess. Now, that is interesting. We got two nice majors right in the mix. I think that they just have an issue with you. Just basically, they think you unbalance things. They don't like what you did. They just don't like you. It's one of the, everybody can't like us. Even if everybody likes you, there's going to be that one asshole that doesn't like you because everybody likes you. Let's admit it. Right now. Boo Boo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Boo Boo, did you just wipe out a troll? Boo Boo, what happened there? What happened there? I think Boo Boo just like ninja wiped out a troll. Yeah, they did. Oh my, and the troll's gone. Boo Boo versus troll. You're not going to stand a chance on the troll side. I'm sorry. They just don't like it, right? Justice, you bring an imbalance in the force. That's the way it happens. It is the way it happens. And the King of Wands just says they need to get this energy out there. They just don't like it yet. They need to get the energy out there, make it happen. And the High Priestess says that they're going to use whatever means that they can to get your energy on you and to throw it down. And not a good throwdown either, my friends. All right, Sarah wants to know, well, we do a double shot on YouTube? No, we'll come back. Sarah, how will my meeting go on Tuesday? Oh my. How will my meeting go on Tuesday? That's a couple of minutes away. Let's see. If I have an important work meeting, I'm going to meet up with all these random people from work. I'm going to use my friends. You know what I'm going to go for? I'm going to go for a little bit of creatures right here. By the way, if you don't know what this deck is, where have you been? The Curious Creatures Tarot. That's it. Captain Brownbeard. Welcome. We got Don't Try, I'm Protected, and Captain Brownbeard. I love the names tonight. I like the names. Y'all got some good names, cool names. Anyway, let's see what else is going on with this. A little bit of the tarot of the curious creatures. I'm curious about Sarah. Meeting on Tuesday, it's going to go the Fool 2.0. Not 1.0, but 2.0. The Fool, the new version, is out, and they are active. They are bending over, ready to take the leap, and looking at us kind of oddly with the floppy ears. 3 of Wands. I'm taking a leap, but I don't know where the hell I'm going. That's what's happening. I'm taking a leap, but I don't really know where I'm going. Linda knows where she's going. Linda, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm the Fool into the 3 of Wands, taking that leap. 3 of Wands, and yet, I still don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think there's a purpose to this meeting. I don't think they know the destination. They're going to meet and they're going to try to figure it out, but I really don't think they understand where ultimately they are headed, because we got a lot of wands here. We got a well-shuffled deck, random parts of the deck. We just got nothing, and I mean nothing but fire up in here. We got to do something with it. KD, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, the Fool says I'm leaping. I'm taking a risk. I'm going somewhere, but I don't know the destination. I don't think that's good for the meeting, and that's what I think right now. Page of Wands, there's just a lot of incompetence. A lot of incompetence. There's a lot of stupid in that meeting. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying the level of stupid in that meeting is quite high indeed. Page of Wands, I just don't know what I'm doing. Is that why I don't know where I'm going? Most likely. Is that why I'm taking a risk? I'm like, yeah, probably, right? The 4 of Wands says it gets settled down. I think we all need to meet on Tuesday, because nobody really knows what they're doing. You have a lot of incompetence. You have a lot of people just trying to launch things out there, not really making any good plans in here. 4 of Wands is we need to get settled. We need to get home with the project. I think that's what the meeting is for. And I think you actually get a level of that. You do get a level of that after the meeting is over. So I'm encouraged with it. I think the meeting looks like a big mess. But when you get up close, it's not bad at all. Captain, I'm doing fantastic, Captain. I've lost a lot of weight, Captain. I'm losing weight, Captain. I'm on a kale diet. Lots of kale. Am I burned out on kale? Absolutely. I make a disgusting kale smoothie where it's kale and lemon juice and some blueberries and some strawberries and more kale and more kale and more kale. And basically I just get kale and I stuff it, blend it, stuff it, blend it, stuff it until it's like 3 huge cups of kale. And it's quite disgusting. I'm not going to lie. But the micronutrient load is legit. It is legit, my friends. All right, now we're going to YouTube user will eventually leave me alone. All right. We saw that they be casting the spells. They can't wait to just throw some magic out there. They got the magic wands over there. They got the little healing circle. They got the little thing. They're putting down like ashes. They sacrificed a goat. They're serious about this. They're serious about it. The goat alone makes it the goat alone makes it a weird situation. I'm not gonna lie. But now, will they eventually leave me alone? 8 of Pentacles says they're doing a lot of work right now, but you're indeed correct, right? The Ace of Cups, they get a little bit too passionate. They're just a little bit too much with it. They're trying to start something new. And when they try to start something new, they stick their fingers into a light socket and the tower moment, it comes back to haunt them. And then all of a sudden, all of those kale smoothies make them go poopy or something bad. They just don't have a good day. Not at all. I think all the spells come back, right? All of the spells come back like sticking a butter knife into the socket. That's what they're doing. And I think it's very effective at all. They did a little too much work and their face looks like this. When it happens, their face looks exactly like that. That is no exaggeration. That is 100%. I mean, I'm not saying entertainment purposes only. This is not even entertaining right now. This is what you look like. This is what you look like when you do the goat scream on YouTube. The goat scream. And I think that's where they're headed. So no, they not going to be doing it for long. They eventually get a little bite in the booty and they are not happy at all. Well, the trucking company happened in July. Oh, trucking. I mean, trucking. That's a lot of money. Did you see that trucking company that's offering like $100K to start? It's like they literally offering $100K to start. They're like, please, we need truckers. Please, God, come truck with us. But they're like, we pay $100K to start. I'm like, if I didn't have a house, I mean, if I'm like a young person, and I didn't like have a residence, and all this other stuff, I mean, that's tempting. That's very tempting. Just truck from here to there, truck from here to there. I don't know, rent something for a week and truck from here to there and here to there, and just like store all that money into some stocks or something. Anyway. We're going with the Efren. Listen up. Will this trucking company, which sounds amazing, happen in July? Oh, man, let's see if we can get that started with that. By the way, this is, in case you didn't know, the Revival Art Tarot. It is beautiful. It is beautiful indeed. I love this deck. It needs more color to it, but, I mean, it is classic art, so whatever. All right, let's look at this and see if the trucking company is going to happen. Are we going to get going? Is this going to be something good? Oh, the Knight of Swords, traditionally a fast-moving, big movement card. Okay, Empress. Oh, we are very comfortable. We get this thing cranking up. We get it started. We're making it happen. Rush, my favorite band ever, by the way. Rush C, welcome, good to see you. But yeah, the Empress is all about getting excited, getting comfortable, getting good with this company, making everything our own. Maybe a little bit of breastfeeding, apparently, too. But we do have everything being our own. And the Five of Coins, it means that we have a pretty it feels like we have a little bit of some challenges going on here. But at the end of the day, I think the trucking company makes money overall. Maybe challenged at the first. Overall, I'm going to say manual thumbs up for this being legitimate and making it happen. The trucking company will indeed be cranking up in July. How does human resources feel about me? Jasmine, I hope they like you. Wait, is HR a person? Or is that like literally human resources? I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying, is that legitimately a person, or like what's going on? If HR doesn't like you, there's probably going to be a problem. I mean, HR does the hiring and the firing. So let's get an HR kind of deck up in here. If you don't know, it's a Forest Creatures version 2. Okay. I mean, if you get Christina in here, which she doesn't join the stream anymore, but oh well. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. If you got Christina in here, she would preach to you all day about the Forest Creatures version 1. And I'm like, no, I got to have the version 2. I just think the version 2 looks better. It's like, apples and oranges, though. Some people like the apples. Some people like the oranges. But we'll see what's going on with all of that. Modern Goldilocks. Ooh, that's a nice name. I like that. That is a cool name. That's one of the best names we've had in a while. So, I mean, I'm just saying. That's a great name indeed. Okay. Anyway, how does HR feel about me? It's a person. Okay. How does HR feel about me? We got the chair, 7 of coins, and a 3 of wands. It seems they're just looking elsewhere. It seems that they're sort of focused on something. Focused on somebody else, focused on something else, or looking in a different direction. They just feel like that they're looking in a direction that you're not looking in, right? Oh, Christina joined us. There they go. They're both great. Well, okay. All right. They're both great. All right. Let's see. No, I mean, Christina needs to join the stream in person is what I'm saying. We need Christina in person on the stream. I mean, everybody's got to admit, Christina brings some fun stuff, some cool stuff. Efren, see you later. Good to see you. Hang later. But the Chariot says they're on a movement path and they're headed in a different direction. They're not all that enthralled, not all that thrilled about where they're going with this interaction. 7 of Coins says it feels like that they've kind of gave it a shot, but they kind of gave up. 3 of Wands are looking elsewhere. If you want to recover this kind of thing, if you want to recover this kind of thing, you do need to really focus on getting their attention. And I think that's going to be the key point here, right? Getting their attention. If you can do that, I think you have a lot of good stuff happening here. It just feels like they're just trying to pull them in our direction. Pull them in that mode is sometimes challenging indeed. All right, let's go. Yeah, Boo Boo linked the Etsy shop. If you like my art, then I mean, hit the Etsy shop. If you want to see my art, you're like, I'm brand new. What the hell is your art? I mean, you're saying, here is my Instagram. You can see all of the art right there. You can see the dynamic, the amazing paintings that I have done. Lady of Light, hello to you. Oh, these are just some cool names tonight. We got Modern Goldilocks. We got Lady of Light. We got some cool names. I like it. Anyway, baby Buddha. Let's get some general info here. Now, this is going to be Andrew's favorite moment, but Andrew's not here. This otherwise would be Andrew's favorite moment. It's the little Buddha tarot. It is from Amy. Amy sent me a deck of cards. I need to go get it. It is out there in my mailbox, but this is sort of prime time where everybody's at the mailbox, and I don't really want to go there, but that's the way it goes. All right. Anyway, general with the baby Buddha. Baby Buddha. Let's get a general. Josephina. Make some stuff happen over here with some baby Buddhas. All right. 7 of Pentacles. We're working. We're getting it done. Oh, we reverse though. We reverse though, indeed. I mean, this is a situation where we're kind of reversing some stuff here. We've worked for something, but we're just not willing to give at this point. We're sort of holding on desperately to something. I think for good reason. Okay, Josephina. I think that you've worked very hard for what you have. I think that you have worked diligently for kind of where you want to be, or ultimately, what is your goal? I think the 7 of Pentacles, you have put in the time, you have put in the effort. The 6 of Pentacles says, though, that somebody's trying to take it away, or somebody will be trying to take something away, sort of moving in that direction of a little bit more selfish, a little bit more sort of, a little self-centered as far as what they need or how they need it. And the 5 of Swords says you don't really want to interact with them. You don't really want to sort of give that opportunity out. So sort of be careful. Be a little bit stingy with your time, with your money, with sort of with what you're doing, because I think you've worked hard for some of the things that you have, and I think other people are going to be trying to come get it, basically, right? 6 of Pentacles, they're not really in the giving mode, more of a taking mode. Lord Defeat says if you avoid these, I think you're going to dodge quite the bullet indeed. So I think this is a situation to be a little bit selfish sometimes. If you don't just sort of, don't sort of be as selfless, sort of ask questions first. Like, where are we going with this? What are you doing with this kind of thing? So there we go. There's a little bit of a general with some baby Buddhas. Indeed, we can use that some more. Andrew will have something to watch when they get back to the stream. All right. How is Donald feeling for me? Ooh, there you go. And how will the night out play for me? Tiara's got some action going on. Tiara, you got some action over there. You don't hesitate with this action. You got it going on. Let's get something awesome tonight. Look at this one. This is one of my favorites. Look at this damn book. I mean, okay, Tarot Avatar, right? You buy a tarot deck and you're like, oh, the book's okay. This book knocked it out of the park. This book doesn't play. This book doesn't play at all. Look at the size of this thing. Like you could put this this is the size of my car. Anyway, it goes through a very, very detailed look at all of the cards. In addition, the cards are beautiful. If I'm going to pay money, I'm going to pay the Kickstarter, all right? If I'm going to pay the Kickstarter fees, I want the beautiful shiny edges. I want the colorful, oversized cards like this. I want the massive book. I feel like that brings me the package that I like. That brings me the package that I enjoy. I don't want crappy cards. I don't want no book. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to go to Kickstarter, I want everything. And I think that is it indeed. Love the Poe's book. Yeah, the Poe's book is great. I think the Edgar Allan Poe, everything that you have in that realm of, sort of that Edgar Allan Poe, you have the Tarot Wonderland, you have the Gregory Scott, like a lot of good stuff is coming out of here. Anyway, look how beautiful these cards are. How is Donald feeling for me? Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It feels like that they're in a point where they have to make a decision about you. They've been backed up. They've been backed up into a situation where they need to make a decision about you. That's what this overall feeling I'm getting from here. It's the overall feeling I'm getting from the cards and intuition. The Knight of Swords, right? We've been puppeteered a little bit. We've been puppeteered a little bit in this situation. They feel like that a little bit, that if they get in a situation with you, they're going to use you, or they're going to use you in a way that you're not going to like. A little bit too much puppeteering between here. And I think that feels like they're trying to dodge that, avoid that. They just want to get too focused on that. They don't want to get too deep into that. 5 of Pentacles says that overall, they're having some challenges with themselves at the moment. They're not having a good time. They're feeling challenged. They're feeling sort of worn down. They feel like, do they want to bring this out to, something else or somebody else? Queen of Wands are being forced into a decision about the situation. I think you're going to get a very clear message how they feel about you in the next few weeks, right? How they feel about you is going to be very clear in the next few weeks. I wouldn't try to push it. I would just let them come to the conclusion, let them sort of come to the level to where they're ready to talk. Joe, welcome. Good to see you. All right, Tara, I want to know, how will the night out go tonight? About, we're going out. We're having fun with that. If you're going to go out, you need to take Joe. I mean, if you're going to go out, Joe is waiting. Joe, you need to drag Joe along because Joe needs a night out. Joe, that's what I'm saying, Joe. You need a night out. You just need it. It's just something you need. Anyway, how will this night out go tonight? Ooh, the Devil, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. There's some good opportunities here tonight. I think it's going to go quite well indeed. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance next to the Devil. It does point to sexuality, right? We talked about this on the live stream on Patreon. Patreon link down here, by the way. Talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Woo-woo, thank you for your donation. You are looking at the devil being a little bit sort of evil, but a little bit devilish too. Mary P., we've been waiting for you. You're on time. You're on time. But that Knight of Cups with Mr. Romance, with that love, with that passion, with all that stuff mixed in with the devil, says more of a sexuality, more of a just get in there and get it done. Get in there and get it done, as they say. Michelle C., welcome. Michelle C., you're never late. You're always on time. And the Queen of Swords, you're going to have to reject some of this sexuality. I'm just going to say now, you're going to have to reject it. Is it because they got some bugs to where you need to go and sort of, get this out? You got to, if you ever on a first date, before you need one of these, and you need to inspect everything first. Is what you need to is it one of those? Queen of Swords says you need to be a little bit picky and particular in the situation. Overall, it looks like a lot of fun. The devil, just like the devil did it. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, unless somebody has it on camera. Ada, general reading with the pixel. We can get you some general action up here indeed. I want to use this one more time. Let's take a break. Go to the pixel, throw it down, have some fun up in here with some pixelated tarot. I mean, it is in focus. It just looks really pixelated. Okay, general read indeed. Okay, 9, 6, and a king. Oh man, it feels like that you're really sort of holding back. I mean, you want a general. I'm just going to give you a general read here. It feels like you're holding back, right? With a 9, injured warrior. It's not something I'm excited about, not something I'm just thrilled about as far as this goes. But I feel like giving. I feel like giving out. I feel like sharing things. It just feels like that this is not the time to do it. I think you're holding back. You've been injured. You're in a situation where you just don't want to share a lot of things. You want to pull back a little bit. You want to be a little bit more conservative. You don't want to be in a mode where you're just sort of giving out everything, sharing everything. I think it's really verbally, mentally, emotionally. You don't feel like you just want to open up right now. Kind of closed in, damaged in the past, maybe indeed. But the King of Cups says you just don't feel the connection with anybody. You don't feel like you can make a good connection sometimes. It feels like you're in a mode of not really Mercury retrograde, but almost feels like a Venus retrograde, right? I'm just not able to get the emotional attachments, not able to get the emotional connection I need with some people some of the time. But that's the way it goes. Clumsy Clairvoyance, thank you for your donation. And we got Crystal. Welcome, Crystal. Good to see you as always. All right, let's go to the next read, which is going to be, Carol, a May general reading. What does May look like? I think that's legitimate. What does May look like for all of us? I need to go back to like the individual signs and stuff. If you're a Virgo, this is what May is going to look like. If you're not, this is what May is going to look like. Let's get a little bit of some fun out here with a Mons Tarot, because that's what we're waiting for. I know KD is all excited about the Cosmo Beings Tarot. KD, are you backing? Oh my, Mary P, thank you for your very generous donation. KD, are you backing the new oracle that Joanna Nelson made? KD, let me know. I mean, go ahead and fess up now. It looks cute, but I don't see a lot of cards. I need to see more cards on that before I back it. And plus, it's an oracle. I need to see more cards. I need to get in the zone as far as this goes. All right, let's see. Carol, let's get this done with this. Need one more over here. 5 or 9 of cups. 9 of cups indeed. KD doesn't even know. KD. Joanna Nelson. Joanna Nelson has a new oracle. You need to go to Kickstarter immediately. Let me link it for you. Because I'm all about, KD, you know me. I am all about the customer service. I'm all about that customer service. Okay. Anyway, Joanna Nelson has a new oracle. I don't know whether. Oh, it's in under oracle. I clicked tarot because I'm brain damaged. Okay. All right. It's to return to the land of the cat is what it's called. Let's go ahead and link it because I'm all about that customer service up in here. Oh, we got ML. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. A link in the description. Sorry, link in chat. Link in the description. Link in chat. I mean, too much kale. Too much kale. All right. General reading for Carol for May. 4 of Swords. Don't make any big decisions with money. Don't make any big decisions with money. Don't make it. MS, thank you for your donation. I got you in the queue. Thank you so much. Don't make any big decisions with money right now in May. Okay. May doesn't look like it's going to be advantageous for you with money. You have a little bit of Knight of Wands. It feels like you have some allure of something. Something, a little bit of an allure. It looks great. It looks fantastic. You're all excited about it. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to do you any good. You need to hold back. You need to pull back a little bit. I don't think it's going to do you a lot of good. So hold on to your money. Hold on to things. Not a time to make big movements. 4 of Swords says, wait, delay, hang on, and plan, strategize. And then you have the complete opposite right next to it, right? It's a warning. Carol, it is a straight up warning. Knight of Wands is all that fiery action, and yet you're being warned, don't do it. So I think you are getting a little bit of a lure, a little fishing line out there for you. Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups. May's pretty much everything is as normal, except there's somebody that wants you to take a trip or somebody that wants you to go somewhere in September. That's going to come around, but hey, what do you know? Wheel of Fortune says there's a lot of sort of samey that is going to come in May. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. 9 of Cups overall says the big celebrations happen in May. Your mood's going to be good. Everything's going to be up. Everything is going to be fine and excitable. I think you are going to do well overall. Just make sure to not make any big investment, any big decision, big investments in that. Noelle, how is your baby coming along, by the way? When are you due? Let me know. Noelle, we may have to give you a baby sex reading. Maybe get you a baby sex reading if you want it. Maybe don't want it. Maybe you're like, screw you. I don't want that. But I'm just saying, maybe you already know. Lisa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, John wants to know, how is the night going to go with my cousin? We're getting out. We're going partying. Lisa, thank you again. All right, if we're going to party, my friends, we're going to have the party deck of the night, all right? We're going to have the get drunk, go out, and do everything night. Oh, what deck is that? What deck is that? Is that? I don't know. I guess we could go with this deck right here. Her deck looks cool, but way too many decks on the wish list, so I'm passing. She does crank out the decks pretty regularly. But hey, got to make a living. Got to pay the rent. Anyway, we're going to go out. We're going to have a good night. We're going to party with the cuz. Is it going to be something good? 8 of Pentacles. You spend way too much money. All right. Hang on to your cash, John. Hey, hang on to your cash because you spend quite a bit. You end up spending a little too much, John. You definitely don't want to go all out. 8 of Pentacles says I worked hard for my money and I don't want to just throw it all away right here. Oh, you get turned down pretty hardcore tonight, too. I am just saying. You get turned down pretty hardcore and it really bums you out. Good news is don't get bummed out. Okay. You got the 10 of Swords. You got to cut bait and move on because it really does drag you down. Something's going on tonight. I don't know if it's tonight. Something's going on the night that we go out. You're going to spend too much money. Don't do it. Okay. 8 of Cups. Somebody turns you down pretty hardcore. You get thrown to the wolves. pretty hardcore. And don't let it bother you. Just go on to the next thing. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't think that's going to be anything you need to worry about. Be concerned about. Just doesn't do you any good. Ten of Swords says, feel free. Don't hesitate to cut bait if anything isn't working. If it's not functioning, if it's not working, cut bait. Have a good time because it's a good time out. Don't be dedicated. Don't be connected to anything. Right? Ten of Swords is a cutting action. It's the ultimate cutting action. It feels like don't be connected to anything. Feel free to be sort of dynamic with what you're connected to or what makes you emotional or anything like that. Due in August, well, did you already go? Do you already know? No, well, if you already know, it's kind of redundant, but I mean, let me know. Really, Chris says hello. Well, hello to you. Does MJ have any plans and surprises for my birthday? Oh my God. Really, Chris has a birthday coming up. And that's what I'm talking about. We need some birthday celebrations up in here. If we're going to have some good birthday celebrations, we need a birthday celebration deck. I just used one that kind of would qualify. But, at the end of the day, we're going to get some teddy bears, though. We're going to get some teddy bears because this is the deck that I have been wanting to use. I like it. As somebody else told me, they said, T.O., you have the deck preferences of a 12-year-old girl. And I mean, maybe. I just like cute decks. Does that make me bad? Does that make me an evil person if I like cute decks? No. I think it makes me fun. And that's what I'm sticking. And that's what I'm sticking to. All right. Anyway, so we have a birthday celebration. Really, Chris wants to know, does MJ have any big surprises, plans? What kind of thing? We're going to spoil the surprises, though, right? A little bit. MJ's busy. MJ's really busy. We see that immediately. We see that instantly with MJ being really busy. Do they have a surprise, though? Yes, they do. We have, my friends, we have the celebration card, the only party card that is in the deck. And it is the 9 of Cups. There's a party here because you have all of the cups down here. They're being served. They're being there. They're very excited about it. All right. I think they planned something, but it goes poorly and they have to wing it. So, okay, really, Chris, they did plan something. All right. They're way too busy. They planned something. The problem is they planned too much. We bit off more than we can chew, as they say. I'm full of old man sayings. I guess I'm old. I guess I'm older now. I'm full of old man sayings. I guess that's the thing. We bit off more than we could chew here. And that is going to be a problem because they made too many plans. It doesn't work out quite the way that they want. Quite the way that they want indeed. But you still have a party. It still goes quite well. Knight of Pentacles says we have a grand old time. We have something fun in there. If something looks a little odd, just go with it, right? Because a lot of times you gotta make last minute plans because the original plans just didn't work out overall. So yeah, they are planning some. Manual thumbs up. It is going to be a party indeed. We got the balloons. We got the celebration. We got the confetti. All right, we're going to take a break here. We're going to do Noel. We're going to hop to Mary P. MS. Y'all are next. I did not forget about you. I promise I did not. Everybody's like, you forgot about me. I did not forget about I promise you. I did not forget about you. All right, but we're going to have to take a break and get a baby read. Now, you know what we are going to do for a baby read. We need a cute deck. And we got a ton of those. So let's go over here and grab, my friends, and grab this deck right here. Now, you know that we have a pretty standard baby prediction. We draw cards until we get a boy or a girl. Baby prediction and Noel. Okay, we draw cards until we get a boy or a girl. We need to shuffle these up pretty good because we are drawing from the top. We never do that because that's a really crappy way of randomization. I say that because I'm a professional magician, but I mean, anyway, we're going to see what kind of things that we can get done here. All right. Now we have a pretty shuffled deck. We're going to go with this, the Lovers. What a nice card indeed to start this out with, a baby prediction. That is what I need here. Six of Wands does us no good. The Page of Pentacles does us quite well indeed, though. It does. It does. That points to a girl. I think it is a girl indeed. I agree with Boo Boo on this. By the way, the Page is a girl, the Knight is a boy, the Queen is a girl, and the King is a boy. So we have a girl indeed. I agree. I agree exactly. Now, KD is saying twins, but you do have the Lovers. That could be twins indeed. I think Noelle would be. Pretty. It'd be pretty obvious if you have twins, right? Isn't it like really obvious if you have twins? I guess after a certain amount of time, I don't know. We might have twins indeed. That's a good prediction. I like it. I'm going with it. We're going with all of that. Anyway, I told you that we were going to go to PayPal, and off to PayPal we go. It is time for the PayPal reads. First one is going to be Mary P. Mary P has some good reads tonight. All right. Okay, we have contact day from Anthony this week. Contact and feelings. Let's do that. We need to get into the love right now. Y'all know where I'm going with the love. It is going to be the modern love tarot. Boo Boo called it indeed. Boo Boo was right on target. Right on target. We got twins and going to be twin girls. Going to be twin girls. Okay. Okay. The first question is, will I still have contact and a date from Anthony this week? All right. So we need a date from Anthony this week. I think last week we said no, but then we stretched the timeline out and we said yes. I say yes with the Magician, the Queen of Swords, a Ten of Swords. Oh, geez. Okay, maybe not. Actually, no. We're going to go with no. The Magician got me false hopes. I was all excited. I was like, oh, Manuel, thumbs up, my friends. It's going to be love. Anthony's going to be love. Seeing what's going on. But the Magician gave me a false hope because we have the Queen of Swords, a Three of Wands looking elsewhere, and a Ten of Swords. We're going to go with no contact, no date for this week. Date was yes last week. Okay. All right. Sorry. Oh man, am I pushing this out again? So Mary P, I pushed it out and I'm pushing out again. So Mary P, give me the scoop. Give me the scoop here. Is this something that you already went out on a date? Are you waiting for them to contact you for this week's date? Or so this weekend you have a date. Is it planned? Or you assume that they're going to connect you or something like that? I'm going to push it out another week. I'm going to push out a no again. You have the Ten of Swords, the cutting action of a no. You have the Queen of Swords, or the disappointment, the Queen of Swords has a, who asked for the the gender prediction? It was Noelle. The Queen of Swords has a reputation for being hurt and for being upset. So you do have that motion. Diana, welcome. You need contact. Magician says you need to be the one to make the contact almost, right? The Magician, I need to take the power into my own hands. Three of Wands says looking outward, looking to Anthony and trying to make the contact yourself. I would make the contact myself at this point. I mean, I would just do that. So it just looks like no. I'm just going to say no. It has to be a manual thumbs down for that. I hate to do that again. I know I knew you were excited about that. And I know I pushed it out a week, but this week I may have to push it out another week. Your birthdays are both coming this weekend? Wow. I mean, I can't say yes with those cards. I just can't say yes with those cards. Anyway, okay, what are the feelings? So what is he feeling? Why don't we have any contact? Why don't we have any sort of emotion that's going to be there? Man, what the hell? What the hell? Did Temperance, Four of Wands, a Lovers, and Justice? It feels like that. Are they seeing anybody else? I mean, I hate to ask that question. Are they seeing anybody else? Either they're seeing somebody else or they're going to come back and make everything right. right? I think they're going to come back and make everything right. That's where I'm leaning. I'm leaning on they're going to come back and make everything right. We get the heart of hearts for this. It feels like Temperance, we're making everything right. We're connecting. We're getting together. We're getting together with a family. It feels like the birthday celebration is there, where it feels like it's good. Four of Wands, we're making a beautiful connection. We're making a home together. It feels like the Lovers right next to the Four of Wands is an excellent and a beautiful contact, a beautiful thing that happens. And Justice says that it all balances out, it all evens out, like we're getting therapy or we're getting some sort of a connection that's good here. I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to say either they have somebody else that they really, really like and you've been dumped, or they're going to come back and make it right. And I'm leaning towards the come back and make it right because of the therapy, because of things being the therapy, because of things getting worked out, things being balanced the way that we need to be balanced out, and the Temperance and all of the good cards. I think they're going to come back and make it right with you. And that is where I'm going. That's what I'm really feeling here. If we had a cheating situation, I think we would have a Three of Cups. I think we'd have a Seven of Swords. I think we'd have the Devil. We'd have something that would say that we're cheating. We're not legitimate in this connection, but all these cards are pure legitimate. By the way, we are on PayPal. I know a lot of y'all are like super chats. When we're gonna right now, we're taking a PayPal break. It's the way it goes because MS had a question, and we got Jamie had a question as well. MS wants to know, is David ever going to stop rejecting me for a relationship just because he was rejected many times by girls in a relationship he wanted? That's so interesting. That is interesting indeed. All right, let's sum this up. Let's sum MS's question up. David. All right, David, stop rejecting me. Okay, is David going to stop rejecting me? We're going to still use the Modern Love Oracle, the Modern Love Tarot, because damn. Because this is one of the decks, I should have bought like 10 of them and just sort of just given them away. Man, this deck is so nice. I didn't really know how. The problem is when you're shopping for tarot, you don't know if it's a reader or not. You don't. And that's why you're hesitant to buy it. That's why you have buyer's remorse. I'm here to tell you that this is a solid read. This is a solid reading deck. And I just got to go that. Mina, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. David's rejecting me for a relationship because he got screwed over. Okay? He got screwed over by girls. And he's like, if I get in love with MS, I'm going to open myself up and it's going to hurt. I'm going to be hurt again. I'm going to end up on Lexapro or something. Ain't nobody got time for Lexapro, especially when you got kale, okay? Kale, anyway, will they stop rejecting me? I think David's destined to be alone. I think David has a permanent freaking issue here. I think David has permanent pain, permanent issue. Is going to be difficult to get them normal again. And I hate to say that because I know it sucks. And I know it's painful, but this is where we are going here. All right. Four of Pentacles, the holding back. And this is the problem. We're holding back emotions. We're holding back the openness. We're holding back things because we know that it hurts. We know that it is difficult indeed. Nine of Swords says, I'm worried. I'm damn concerned. So I'm holding back. It's hard. It's hard for them to do anything. Ultimately, the Hermit, will they be alone forever? I don't think they'll be alone, but I think they're always going to have that in the back of their mind. So they're always going to create relationship drama. They're always going to have an excuse as to why they can't have a relationship, and they're never going to realize that it's their damn fault. They're going to blame you. They're going to blame the weather. They're going to blame the environment. They're going to blame the car. They're going to blame anything that they have to be alone. I think ultimately they have safety and security in being alone, and giving that up. Ooh, I got my fitness goal. I got my fitness goal by reading tarot, my friends. Look at the rock and move goal achieved. It's going to be difficult for them to break out of it. Like KD says, they need a whole lot of counseling. Until they get it, good luck with all of that. And we have the final PayPal read. By the way, we are on PayPal read. Jamie's got a question. Jamie wants to know. Jamie says, oh, it's been a year. Has my Sagittarius and I, we're going to reconcile. It's been a year. Like, what's the Sag going to be doing over here? Jamie, let's find out. Jamie, that is a good question indeed. All right. Reconcile. Can we reconcile with this? Let's put this up. I preach on and off about how great this deck is. I'm putting it up. We just need to get some variety in here. Reason you have 160 decks is to have the damn variety. Let's go for some variety over here. Let's grab it. Let's make it happen over here and get us the Wizard's Tarot. One of my favorites. One of my favorites indeed. This is a good reader too. I mean, all the decks over here are good. You got the Gustave Doré and Emo Victorian. Ooh, Michelle, how is a Gustave Doré? How is it? Let me know. Okay, let's find out, Jamie. Let's see. Sagittarius and Rye were reconciled. Does he still have love? Is he still feeling the feels? Six of Cups says he is still feeling the feels. I'm not going to lie. He is still feeling the feels. I think you will reconcile. We got a good reconciliation. Get out the love balloons for this. Eight of Swords is not right now. Even though it's been a year, they're just not in that mode where they're ready to go to the next stage, ready to go to things, ready to make it happen, right? But the Ten of Pentacles says they want a happy home, happy family. I think they're going to have it with you. I think they are going to come around to reconcile. Six of Cups says they want to keep that option open. They want to keep that environment friendly, and they want you to be there. So if you can wait... Oh man, if you can wait like 5 months, it feels like that's really a mode where they want to more. They want to get it more. The Gustave Doré is out. Maybe you did the pre-order at, maybe you did the pre-order? I don't know. I got it on Amazon. They usually take a long time to get stuff to you, but you know. What outcome of the Sagittarius and I? NC wants to know. The message runs. No, they don't want to do that. NC, Sag and I. What can we do here? We're going to keep using this for a little bit. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What is the outcome of this connection? What can we get done with this connection? Let's go with it and see what's going to happen here. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance with heartbreak. Queen of Cups. Damn, NC. Outcome, off and on relationship. Just going to say it now. Off and on relationship. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, heartbreak. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance, heartbreak. Right? Paula, welcome, party animals. Well, you party animal, Paula, welcome to you indeed. Welcome to you as well. Sorry, not indeed, as well. Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Three of Swords combo. Queen of Cups. I'm emotional about it. That is the way it goes. I'm emotional. I'm too emotional. I'm pulling back. I'm not there. I'm not going. I think it's an on and off relationship. That is your ultimate outcome from this connection. It's what I think. It's on, it's off. It's on, it's off. The way it goes. Reiki, Anna K. Tarot general reading for 2 weeks. We can do that. We can do that indeed. We're going to put this back. We're going to get the Anna K. as requested. Y'all, I mean, how long? I've been here 12 years, guys. I have been here 12 years, and this has been the mainstay. The rock underneath my wings. No, the wind underneath my wings. It's the Anna K. Tarot. It is the Anna K. Tarot indeed. Mercy and Martin, welcome. Good to see both of y'all. All right. If you don't have this, like, what's wrong with you? I mean, just pick it up at this point. Just go ahead. It is the Anna K. It's mass market. I got it from Anna K. herself. Long ago, Anna K. was also so kind as to let me use her cards in my first book. She was so kind as let me use pictures of her cards in my first book. Anyway, the three, all right? The three, the general reading. Why, okay, thank you for your donation. You're looking at, your friends are pulling you in a direction you don't want to go. I think that's where we're at, right? The rock beneath my wings. So sometimes I've had relationships that were the rock beneath my wings. I mean, I'm just saying. The three friends, connections, people coming in, people connecting with us, people making this connection. But it feels like they have a lot of fantasies. They're chasing unicorns. They're not exactly getting where you need to be. And that is going to pull you down because they're going to drag you into a situation you don't want to be in. Be careful what you get talked into, Reiki. Be careful what you get talked into in the next couple of weeks because you are going to be on a damn adventure. You are going to be excited. You're going to be throwing it out there. You are going to be marching forward, but the fool knows not where they go. They have their head in the clouds. They're staring up, about to walk off that cliff. You're going to get in a situation. The 10 of Pentacles, it's better to get stable, to keep stable. Don't go out on any big adventures, especially one where people are way, way, way excited about dragging you into it, okay? Because that ain't going to do you any good. Not going to do you any good. Martin, there is no list. We're trying to parse through the 35 donations that we have. Mary, thank you for your other, Mary P, thank you for your other donation over PayPal. We're going to get you after Lisa. And will B give up? His friend harassed me today. Oh my. His friend harassed you. That ain't no good. Ain't nobody got time for harassment. If somebody's harassing me, I'm going to tell you now, this might hurt. This might hurt. Tarot is going to be a perfect one for that. Because you know who has time for harassment? Nobody. Somebody comes up with a harassment, you need to say, go away. Okay, this might hurt. Or will they give up? Will they not proceed? Will they not proceed with the harassment? Nine of Swords says they did regret it. They were all thrilled about it when they first came up, right? They're rolling in. They're like the Queen of Pentacles. You know what? I got the best idea ever. I'm going to go harass Anne. And Anne was like, the hell's wrong with you? The Five of Cups. Anne just like, get the hell away from me. That's the way it is. You need to get away from me. The Five of Cups, they did regret it, right? They did have a little bit of worry, a bit of concern. I think you're concerned as well. I think you're in a situation where you're like, this is going to be a common occurrence, but I think that they regretted it. I think the Five of Cups are a little bit disappointed with that. They left down the bridge, back in town. I think that they're done. Don't think that they'll harass you anymore. I think that they're done with that. I think they chilled out. Not going to be doing it anymore. I think you're going to get a clean escape from that. Overall, that looks like a clean escape indeed. Because of the Five, has a clean escape. Now, if that was a Lord of Defeat, if that was a Five of Swords, I think you have a little bit of a different situation, but it was a Five of Cups. Instead, the Five of Swords, you had a Nine of Swords indeed. Why? I talk about it in my book. If you don't have my book, link in the description. There's only 7 damn books left. Lachey, thank you for your donation. Modern Goldilocks is coming in. Look at this. Will I be relocating in the fall? Getting out of this state. Let's find out. We're done with the This Might Hurt Town. Let's get something fun, exciting. We got a new user in here. Let's get a good deck for this purpose. I like, what do I like? I like all my decks, but I mean, let's use the Wonderland. Let's use the Wonderland. You know that this is coming out soon, my friends. This is coming out soon. You can get the Kickstarter now and get your order in, which you got to do that. Get your order in. Okay, get your order in with that. Wonder World Tarot Kickstarter now. There's only like 10 days left. You need to just go over there and make sure you got one of these if you want it. But yeah, are we relocating the fall out of a state? Now, you know what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for movement cards. I'm going to be looking for happy home, happy family cards. I'm going to be looking for relocation kind of cards here. Nine of Cups. Be passionate about getting the hell out of here. Magician says I have the resources to do that. Eight of Swords says I can't. Wait a minute. Why can't you? Modern Goldilocks. Why can't you relocate? I'm going to say manual thumbs down on this. Why not? Why not? Is it money? Is it money that's the problem for the relocation? Is it you don't have a place to go? Is it trying to find a house in the weird housing market that we're having? Is it you're just not passionate about something? Is it that you have too many roots here? Is it feel like that going out of state is going to be a little bit too volatile of a situation right now? Something's going on here. Goldilocks. Because the Eight of Swords is restrictions. It is getting pulled back. It is blindfolded. It is getting tied up. It is not being able to do what I need, not being able to go where I want to go. Had we replaced this with the Chariot, a totally different story. Had we replaced it with a Knight of Swords, an Eight of Wands, we got so many all good things, but we just don't have them here. We have a motionless Knight of Cups. Don't say Knight is a movement card because he's motionless, a slow moving, slow roll. It's more of a passionate thing with a Magician, and we're getting haunted. We're getting moved out. And the Eight of Swords just can't go where I want to. King of Coins, a boss. KD is an interesting point. Is it a job-related situation, especially next to the Magician? I'm going to say no. I think you're looking after the fall. I think you're looking at winter if you have any choice, if you have any chances at all with that. Overall, manual thumbs down. Modern Goldilocks. Yeah, a little bit of the conflict too. They go, the sun wants me to go where he goes. So it is a passionate thing. Knight of Cups is sort of a passion. I have a passion for something. I have something right here. Magician, I am being sort of coerced into something. I can't go. Eight of Swords. King of Coins, ultimately, there are good reasons not to go. All right. We got Woo Woo Clumsy Lisa off to PayPal we go. I know we got Mary P is waiting on us. Mary P, I did not forget about you. How bad are the rumors about me? Woo Woo. What kind of rumors do we got? Give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff. Woo Woo. What kind of rumors do you got going on? Woo Woo. Woo Woo. What kind of rumors are about Woo Woo? We can make up rumors about Woo Woo. I heard Woo Woo was a billionaire. I heard Woo Woo was a billionaire. That's my rumor. Woo Woo is a billionaire. All right. How bad are the rumors about me? Hierophant, Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. I think there's a lot of damn rumors about you, Woo Woo. What's going on? Why is there Seven of Cups up here, Woo Woo? What's going on? Why are there so many rumors about you? You're a billionaire. You should be able to be okay. Seven of Cups says there are more than one. There are many rumors about you. Eight of Cups says not really anybody's believing them. I think not really anybody is believing them, right? Eight of Cups. You know, Woo Woo's a billionaire. Be like, yeah, you sure? I'm not really buying it. They're not buying it, right? You got a pig over here. The pig is like, Woo Woo's this, Woo Woo's that. And everybody's like, okay, that's great. I got to go brush my teeth or something. I'm out of here. All right. I don't think anybody's buying it because the Hierophant says that somebody is a little too selling the rumors. They're selling it. You know, when people sell you something, they're like this, sell you this, sell you that, sell you this, and you're like, it's a little too much of a hard sell. So no, nobody's buying it. I wouldn't be concerned. I wouldn't be concerned at all. Clumsy, though. How can I make more money, honey? How can I make more money, honey? All right. Clumsy, straight to the point. Clumsy, like, look, money, I'll take it. Money, I'll take some. I'll go. I'll go with that. Making the fat cash. Making it happen. How can you make more money? Talk to Woo Woo. Woo Woo's a billionaire. I mean, ask Woo Woo for a couple of million loan. All right. It seems legit. Seems legit. All right. How can I make more money? You can make more money by, you need to stick with things a little better, though, Eva, welcome. You're not late. You're right on time. Hello, B's right on time, too. Hello, B. Welcome. Thank you so much. I think you're in a situation where you're changing things too much. In other words, you're changing this here, you're changing that here. If you would stick to something. My son's getting promoted. Okay, there you go. There's your King of Coins. See, Goldilocks, this would have been a great private reading. This would have been great because we had all the cards that match all the things that you're saying. Anyway, but yeah, you need to stick with things. I think you're sort of going here, you're going there, you're going here, you're going there. You need to settle down and get something consistent, right? Because death reverse is get some consistency. That is going to be very logical and it's going to be legit for you. Now, can you get other things started to make yourself money? Yes. Get some projects out there, get some things out there, get some things created, get an Etsy shop going, get the book written, get all the stuff that you've been wanting to do. I think that using that to your advantage is going to be good because you need to scan the environment, find things that are going to be good for you and make it happen. Be consistent with it. Ultimately, money comes in slow for you. You don't get like these big bursts of money. You get like a just incremental money. And I think that's going to be kind of your hard, difficult point, but you know, that's the way it goes. All right. Lisa, and then off to Mary P. What is something I need to let go of in order to move forward? Lisa, that's a great question. Let's go and see what kind of things we can move forward to. We can let go of. I'm going to let go of anything. I'm going to let go of it with my, if I'm going to let go of anything, my friends, I am going to let go of $19 to pick up the Waterfall Tarot. Do you know what decks you're going to get for $19 nowadays? You're not. I don't care how bad the inflation gets. I don't care if the dollar is worth 1 cent. I am still going to sell this deck for $19. I don't care inflation. I don't care transitory inflation. I don't care. This is always going to be $19. Okay? Because I have a lot of them. This is my deck, by the way. Look at that thick boy. 330 GSM. I don't play. I said, what's the best deck quality you have? They said 330 GSM, but it's expensive. I said, I don't care. I want that one. And I made my deck. I drew all of this crap. All of this crap, I drew it myself. You can get this, a link in the description. You can get this. All right, Ace of Pentacles, we got a flyer, we got a flipper, we got a jumper. What is something you need to let go of in order to move forward? Do you need to let go of anything? Now, that is an interesting thing, right? Do we not let go of anything? Well, we got an Ace of Pentacles warming us up for the first card. Hello, B. Thank you for your other donation. What do you need to let go of? You need to let go of starting new things, apparently. We need to let go of starting new things. Let's explain this. When I say starting new things, all right, let's say that I'm creating a tarot deck, maybe the Tasty Tarot. And I'm like, I don't want the Tasty Tarot anymore. I got other projects I want to make. So now I start the Musical Tarot. And I get 30 cards into the Musical Tarot, and then I'm like, I want to create a Minecraft Tarot. And I 30 cards in the Minecraft Tarot. I'm going to create a Breath of the Wild Tarot. And then you get the idea. All right. We're starting something, but we're not finishing. We're not moving forward, not getting it to the end. Moving forward involves closing down the project, closing down things, getting things back to completion and conclusion, because it feels like we're restricted from doing that. But it feels like we have some damn good ideas. We have some damn good things that we have started. We have some damn good things that we need to do to move forward. The magician doesn't play. Magician has the skills to pay the bills. It's ready. It's forward. It's ready to go into the next big thing. You can't do that if you just can't stay consistent, if you just can't finish things off like a Tasty Tarot. You just can't do it. You need to let go of all the new cool stuff, all the new good ideas, all the excitement, and you need to just follow through, finish things out. That will help you move forward because now you have that confidence. Now you have that rock solid confidence that you need to move forward with that. Mary P is coming back with another PayPal reading. And by the way, we are going back to PayPal. It's the way it is. Way it is indeed. All right, Mary P has... got what? Pushbacks. Oh, no. Let's say delays. Delays and reach out or no. Okay, are we going to reach out or are we not going to reach out here? All right, the first question is, what is causing all of these delays? Mary P came in here and was like, am I going to get Anthony this week? I said no. Mary P's coming back, am I going to get Anthony next week? I said no. And We seem to always be shoving back Anthony's connection with us. What's causing it? Why are we delaying like this? What is the root cause of the situation? Knight of Swords, Heartbreak, Hierophant, and a Nine of Swords. It just seems they're not ready. I mean, you just have this you just have this lack of being ready, right? I'm just not ready. I'm not in a place where I want to be. I'm not in a comfortable place here. I move forward, I get heartbroken. I move forward, I get rejected. I move forward, things don't go my way. And I think you're in that situation where you're having a problem. You're having a real problem here. It's just when they move forward, they get a heartbreak. Do they have something in the past? Do they have something in the past that's causing this? Do they have some concern? Do they have some issues with that, right? Do they have some issues with that? Hierophant next to the Nine of Swords says they're very concerned about getting serious about anything. They're just concerned. They're worried about getting serious. Hierophant. Worried about the big production, worried about getting serious. I'm just not in that preparation for doing that. So are they worried moving forward is going to make the serious connection? Are they worried that moving forward is going to be something a little bit too serious for the situation? Maybe. But you do have a lot of hesitation, a lot of concern, a lot of worry over nothing. And I think that is an anxiety type of relationship, right? I just have anxiety. I have problems. I have issues. I have anxiety dealing with this. I have anxiety dealing with that. That's not good. That is not good at all. I don't think that functions the way that it needs to go. Anyway, that is my opinion with that. Okay, let's look at reaching out. He needs to be the one to reach out, will he? Mary P is going to stay firm on this. I'm not reaching out. If you're interested in me, if you're serious, you need to pick up the phone, right? You need to just pick up the phone here. The Fool says ultimately they will. We saw that in the last reading. Ultimately, they come back. Ultimately, they get that therapy. Ultimately, they get serious with it. Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, the connection, the celebration. Yeah, I think they will. Manual thumbs up, I think they will. The Fool says, I'm ready for this adventure. Maybe they get through this level of anxiety. Maybe they just sort of maybe move past it. But the Ace of Pentacles says they do want something after all. They do want something after all. And they want some celebration. 2 celebration cards, 2 party cards in here. Says they want that connection. They're going to make it happen. They're going to make it very focused. And I think that is going to be rock solid. So yeah, I think you do get the love balloons here. It's just a matter of them getting over this damn anxiety. I've had anxiety with relationships before. Christina can tell you, I have had anxiety with relationships before. It is a thing. It is legitimate. It feels like things are just going, ugh. It feels like things are just difficult. Anyway, I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. You got to sort of deal with what you got to deal with. Anyway, we got Mina coming in. Time for me to move from public to private sector. Oh my, Mina's getting serious with this. If we're going to get serious, we're going to use some kitty cats. I mean, come on. Mina, you knew I was going to use a cat deck for you. You knew I was going to use a cat deck for you. Mary P has an anxiety spell. I mean, whatever works. All right. If the anxiety spell doesn't work out, we got the Edgar Allan Poe tarot to sort of recover. to recover. All right. It's time for me to move from public to private sector. Yeah, I think it is. There's more money, it feels like, right? Nine of Pentacles. Making a little bit more fat cash. I don't know if you're all about the fat cash, but would you kick it out of bed? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles says we got a little bit more fat cash in here. Now, this ain't going to be a transition that's smooth. We already knew this. Or we already understood that the Tower was not going to be a smooth transition. A Page of Swords, it says, like I talk about in my book, the Page of Swords is capable of handling anything. It's got all of the elements. So they are prepared to deal with anything they need, right? Link in the description to court card videos. I know a lot of y'all are like, what the hell's a court card even mean? I got hours and hours of videos, all right? I mean, if you like the dedication I made to tarot, if you like all of that stuff, okay? I'm just asking for a like and a sub. That's all I'm asking is for a like and a sub. I put a lot of hours into my lessons. Lots and lots and lots of lessons. Anyway, go watch the lesson. Page of Swords are capable of handling, dealing with anything. Not a smooth transition, but, manual thumbs up. Manual thumbs up for this situation. YouTube users got a manual thumbs up. By the way, we're ending soon. Any further readings after Hello B, we're going to have to bump it to tomorrow. YouTube user, though. YouTube users like, wait a minute. I got a question. I don't know what the hell the YouTube user's question is, though. I've been suffering a lot because of her. She pretends to be my best buddy. I knew she was hurting me. Do you see any causes for concern for all this damn magic that she's throwing out there? Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe. We got to have another one. KD, can we read too much from the Edgar Allan Poe deck? Is it even possible? I'm going to let KD decide here because I'm biased. I'm going to let KD decide. Can we have too many readings with the Edgar Allan Poe? Because that's where I'm going to go for some damn magic. People be casting these bad spells. People be doing all this evil out there. This woman is driving us nuts, okay? Am I going to be suffering from all of this crap? Eight of Pentacles says she's working it over there. She is. She is working it. Knight of Cups says she's passionate about all these spells. But the Page of Pentacles, good news for you, YouTube user, she sucks at it. All right? She sucks. Hooray! Normally, a Page of Pentacles, I can cook up shit in that cauldron all day long. I can. I don't care. I'm going to cook this up. I'm going to cook that up in this damn cauldron. All right? At the end of the day, who cares? Because she sucks at it. I don't care how many spells. She's going to sit there and work on these spells all day long. She's all passionate about it. She's casting it. She's throwing cups. She's throwing stuff into the cauldron, but she sucks. There's nothing's going to happen to you at all. Nothing going to happen to you at all. Now, the Poe is a bad deck for this reading because there's a lot of bad things in this deck. There is a lot of bad in this deck. But good news is none of it came out of there because she sucks. All right. Yeah, call me. I have good spells. See, Mary P., you need to hook up with the YouTube user over here, see? But it sounds like YLK wants some spells too. Maybe. Why does Samson and Delilah go quiet after my last text? All right. Samson and Delilah, it's been a minute. You knew I was going to do this eventually. You knew I was going to get the Hermetic Tarot out tonight. It is a Hermetic Tarot night. Rabab, I'm not doing any more readings. We're ending soon, Rabab. I got to go take a shower and eat a banana. Not at the same time. Why did Samson go quiet after that last text? Four of Swords, four of what? Fam, thank you for your donation. We're going to get to you tomorrow. We do got to get out of here. Four of Wands, lots of fours and a Queen of Swords. Oh, did you hurt him? Did you hurt him? What's going on with this? Queen of Swords, you're upset about something. It's bottom line. They're upset about something. You put them on their butt, right? The Four of Swords, I need to think about things. I need to stop. I need to stop and think about things. The Four of Swords is about delay. The Four of Swords is about stopping what you're doing and planning for something better, right? Because the Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords says, I'm hurt. I'm injured. I need to process this information. I need to understand where I'm going to be after this information has been revealed. And I need to be quiet for a while. Okay? Because if it was the Fool, they'd be like, screw it, I'm just going forward. But they're not. They're waiting. They're delaying. They need to process. They need to process this information. All right. And we're gonna keep this for Lachey. We got a couple of Hello Bees, and we are out of here. Lachey wants to know, how does the Scorpio feel about running into each other yesterday? All right. Was it like an awkward running into each other to where you bumped into each other and knocked the packages out of each other's hands or something? I don't know. I'm going to run into somebody accidentally. I'm going to use the Wizard's Tarot. You knew the Wizard's Tarot was coming, and here it is, my friends. The running into each other, how did they feel about that? Lachey, were you pretty excited? Were you like, ooh, look, I'm running into this individual. I'm running. At least you didn't run over him with your car. Who ran over somebody with their car? Who was that? Who was that? There's somebody in the chat ran over somebody in the car. I don't know. Anyway, ran into somebody. How do they feel about that? Ooh, my. Ooh, my. They want to see you again. They want to see you again. Three of Wands. I'm in this situation. I ran into you. I want to see you again. The world says that this is not the first time you run in. This is not going to be the last time you run into them. They want to see you again, definitely with that. The devil says they got all sorts of fun ideas in their head. I mean, the devil is a sexual card. The devil is sort of a fun card. They want to have a little bit of fun with this, a little bit of an evil thought with there. Hanged Man, though, said you're a little bit different than the last time they saw you, aren't you? Aren't you a little bit different than the last time you saw, right? Because you have, ooh, this is a good read for the behind the scenes in the Patreon. Ooh, the shadow is different than what they're seeing. So they think that you're a little bit different than what they have seen. And the Three of Wands, they want to see you again. This is not the last time you were run into them. Overall, they liked it. They kind of liked it, but that's going to be interesting. Hello B has a couple of reasons. We are out of here. Work reading. No answer from any employer yet. Where are we going to go with the work? Where are we going to get some opportunities to make some fat cash? Let's find out if that's going to be all right. Work reading. I think you get a new job. I do think you get work. I think you get a job, okay? Ace of Pentacles, new job, new opportunity with that. Five of Wands, very competitive environment. If you can get into something that's not as competitive, you're going to have a lot better options, okay? You're going to have a lot better options if you can get into something that's not as competitive. High Priestess says you're going to be working for someplace big. Working for someplace big. So, you need to do that. Anyway, I think that's going to be all right. Going to be all right indeed. So the new job is coming. You're going to get into a big place, but find something less competitive. The competitiveness is just killing you at this point. Anyway, the last reading of the night, neighbors are not getting evicted. Am I finding a new apartment? 6 years of complaints, they still stay. Hello, B, you're getting the butt end of that relationship, ain't you? You're getting the butt end of that one. Hello, B. They're not getting evicted. Am I finding a new apartment before the end of the year? Man. Hierophant is back. I shuffled the shit out of those cards today. Four of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the manual thumbs up. You're getting another apartment. Not going to be a problem. You have the 10 of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. You're going to find a place that's going to be better, that's going to do you better indeed. Four of Swords says you're going to have thicker walls. It's going to be a better place. It's going to be fine. You're not going to have as much difficulty with that. You're going to be able to sleep at night. The neighbor's not going to be quite at the buttholes. Hierophant says, though, it's going to cost a little bit more than you're expecting. Rent's going up. Inflation. Rent's going up. The Hierophant says that we're just getting a little screwed on the rent. Nine of Wands ultimately says that the neighbors are going to get their due. The neighbors are going to get their due at the end of the day. So, just be aware. Be aware. And that is it from me. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We will see you tomorrow.